I posted a story on my Instagram asking 안녕하세요, 한국언니예요. Hello everyone, this is koreanlanguage who makes learning Korean fun and easy. Welcome to my channel. And in a very, very long time, today I'm going to do some mukbang while I answer your questions. Then let's get started. So today I ordered 쫄면 and kimbap. I eat 배달 음식 delivery food quite often because it's so easy to order, just one click. But it gets expensive though because I also need to pay for the delivery fee, and also they have 최소 주문. You need to order minimum amount. So this is kimbap, and then I have 쫄면. I just love noodles. And 쫄면 is this cold red noodles with veggies on it. And I'm a big fan of 쫄면. So you need to mix 쫄면 very well. Also, I think in summertime, I crave 쫄면 even more. Ooh. 쫄면 noodles are thicker than ramen. So they kind of look, and skinnier than udon. So they look like this. I need to mix it well before I eat because they have this red sauce in it, and you need to mix it well, then it gets more delicious. And I'll eat it with kimbap and everything. Yay! Also, I'm a big fan of oyi, cucumber. So I think that's one of the reasons why I love 쫄면, because I just like the texture of salad. It's very asak. Ooh, now this is 쫄면. My favorite noodles in summertime. 쫄면, and we have kimbap here. Let's see what's in this kimbap. I ordered just veggie kimbap, so they probably just have vegetables inside. Oh, this 콩나물 is not. So before I decided to film this, I posted a story on my Instagram asking ask facts about me that you want to know. I posted this and many of you guys asked me questions. So this time I will just answer to 10 questions, 10 facts about me, and I might do another series of this video answering to different questions. All right. So first question. So first question is from Kim Ji-hyun, BTS Army, and she or he asked me, tell us about your education experience both in Jeju or in abroad, and also what you actually studied. Okay. This is a good question. Well, I was never educated in Jeju. So the thing is, I was born in Jeju only because my parents, they didn't live in Jeju at that time. Actually, they were already living in Seoul. But my parents are from Jeju. They were in Jeju until they were high school, even though they came to Seoul for university. I have grandparents in Jeju Island, and in Korea, traditionally, women, they give birth to the place near their mom. So my mom's mom was in Jeju Island, so my mom gave birth to me in Jeju Island. So I was born in Jeju. I was born in Jeju. But only after like a few months, I flew back to Seoul. Like 3 months old. So I actually have only lived in Jeju when I was an infant, and I grew up in Seoul. I spent my almost whole life until I was 20 years old. So I went to elementary school in Seoul, middle school in Seoul, high school in Seoul. And there's a long story behind this as well. I lived in a place called Daechidong. Daechidong is very famous for competitive education. Have you ever watched this drama Sky Castle? Sky Castles was inspired by Daechidong people's competitiveness in education. So I grew up in Daechidong for my entire life until I was 20 years old, from 1 year old to 20 years old, and I was also a quite competitive student in education, and I was good too. So I was able to go to a very prestigious high school at that time, which is Hanyang Foreign Language High School. In my school days, when I was going to high school, the good kids, like the 공부 잘하는 애들, people who were good at studying or who got good grades, they either went to 과학고 or 외고. 과학고 were for people who were very good at science and math, and 외고 were for people who were good at foreign languages. And I was obviously the one who were good at foreign languages. I'm korean언니, who makes learning Korean fun and easy, teaching Korean and English. So I went to Hanyang 외고, Hanyang Foreign Language High School, science school, and foreign language high school. Yeah, so that was my life. But when I went to Hanyang Foreign Language High School, I was very stressed out because it was more like a cram school than school. So I didn't really have my own time. My entire day was focused on just studying, and I love studying actually. I study until now that what I want to learn. I love learning, I should say, but the studying in my high school days were mostly like memorizing stuff, cramming for exams, for good grades, and I was so stressed out. So these were my dark days. I had a fairly great childhood, fairly great teenage days, but high school life, it was quite stressful. But, which was good because I ended up going to America, USA, for college because I failed in going to the school, the very prestigious university in Korea that I wanted to go. And the thing about Korean universities is that you need to take you only have one chance for application every year, and you need to cram for just that test, and I don't even want to explain it, but eventually, also I was aiming for a very, very good school, and I ended up not going there, and I had two choices. One choice was to stay in Korea and study another year just for that university. And another choice, so grateful to my parents, was going to America. I didn't even know that I had a choice actually of going to America, but I always wanted to go overseas for studying. And many of my friends actually went overseas to study, but my dad wouldn't really allow me to go overseas because he was worried, I'm his little daughter, his precious daughter, and he didn't want me to send to some foreign country, right? So I only went to some summer camps and didn't stay there for too long. But my dad and my mom said, "Okay, Sohyun, I don't think it's a good idea to devote another year just for cramming for an exam, and if you want to, then you can prepare to go to a college in America." And I was like, yes, I will go, because I always wanted a new experience in another country. And that's why I ended up going to University of Washington in Seattle, in America, and that was the best choice ever. I actually had several choices of university, like in LA and East Coast and stuff. But I'm so happy that I chose Seattle. Like, that's what I needed. That green scenery, that's what I needed. I don't think I would be happy and satisfied, be this happy and satisfied if I went to East Coast, because I was forever a city girl. I forever lived in this Daechidong, in Gangnam, in Seoul. And of course, time to time, I went to Jeju Island to visit my grandparents, which I consider that I'm so lucky. But my life was city life, very crammed city life. And I needed my life like outside of that urban life. And Seattle, I mean, I'm not saying that Seattle is very suburban. I'm not saying that Seattle is countryside. It is a city, but just enough greenery and just enough like comfortableness to live by myself, and it was great. It was one of my happiest and freest moments in America, and I think the reason is that's also my first time I lived by myself, without my parents, and I had to like organize my life around me, and I had the choice because before, until high school, I didn't have any choice. My life and my day was all scheduled for cram schools and exams and everything, so I didn't have a choice. I was happy then, but finally I was happier. I felt so free in my university days. And the interesting thing is, wow, I'm not even eating this because I'm talking. The interesting thing is, since I was so used to cramming and doing homeworks, I had so many time left when I was a university student. I was like, people say universities in America is hard. Why do I feel like it's so not easy? I'm not going to say the word easy, but easy going. So I had so much time left in my hands, and I was thinking, okay, I want to do something productive and something helpful, something that is helpful for my future, my career, and blah, 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 blah. And koreanlanguage was created when I was a sophomore in college, my second year in college. Okay, that was a simple question, but I ended up kind of explaining my life story. I hope that was enough. So let's move on to next question. Before that, let me have like a bite of jjolmyeon. 맛있겠다. 맛있죠? Next question is from iNani22. Wow, another good question. How did yoga and meditation change your life? Wow, this is another big question. It changed my life a lot, and I'm so happy. Of course, I'm still growing, and I'm not saying that, now I'm this meditation expert. I'm not like that at all. But I changed so much in 3 years since I started this meditation and yoga thing. Even though I'm not saying that I'm like super dedicated. I cannot say that because I don't meditate every day. I don't do yoga every day. But this in my head about stuff helped me so much in my perspective of the world and how grateful I am to have the things that I have. Also, being grateful in here and now and being able to enjoy all those and feel all those it had impacted me a lot, because before I was like, okay, now I achieved this, then next step is this, I need to achieve this, then I achieve this, then I see this. The first moment when I felt the need of meditation, actually before I didn't even know an M of meditation, but when I reached like 500,000 subscribers, I felt so a little empty in my heart, because not empty, but I felt the same. That's what I was trying to say. Because when I had like 1,000 subscribers, I thought, when I have 100,000 subscribers, I will feel so like a star and feel great, like a great YouTube star and stuff like that. But it didn't happen. You know what happens when you reach 100,000 subscribers or 1 million subscribers? I have the gold button there. It feels the same. So I thought, why do I feel the same when I achieved something that I want? And I thought, oh, I need to find peace in my inside, not from outside. Ding! And then I started reading books about these meditation, these going inside, all that. I started doing yoga, and it's been great. Highly recommended. But I believe everyone has their own journey and everyone has their own time. So I don't blame you when you think, like, why is she talking about meditation and yoga? It's kind of weird. I totally get you, because I was the same way. So, and I'm not saying that it's the ultimate, like, you need to do all of that. But it definitely helped me. Yeah, it definitely helped me. Next question. Can you become vegan for a day or two? Of course. Even though I'm not fully vegan, I cannot say that, because I still eat meat when it's inside and stuff. But like, even looking at this, except this egg, it's actually all vegan. It's all vegan, and Korean food are mostly veggie based. So yes, it's hard to be full vegan because sometimes there's egg and sometimes there's meat in it. But I don't feel the need to be all vegan, no this, because Korean food's already vegetable based, and I'm so comfortable with Korean food. I love Korean food, and Korean food helps me feel very light, and I feel very suited to the Korean diet. And I've already done that. I have become vegan for a few months before as well, and it's very good for health and everything. But sometimes I feel a little dizzy, so I need supplements sometimes. And I think it's more important to listen to my body rather than having a rule and get attached so much to that goal, right? So I'm constantly listening to my body and listening to what my body wants. Thank you for that question. A lot of questions, it's hard to choose. So I did 3, right? Okay. Your age. My age, that's a short question. I was born in 1994. Oh, can you see it? May 7th. So this is my birthday. So I was born in 1994, which makes me 27 years old. Also, another question was, how tall are you? I'm not that tall. I am only 163 centimeters, which is what? 163 centimeters in feet. Oh, 5.3 inches. Yes, this is my height. Camera has turned off automatically, and I've been filming this for more than 24 minutes, so maybe I should just do 5 questions this time. And hopefully, if you like this kind of video, time to time I'll do more videos like this, communicating with you and getting to know me, Sohyun Moon, behind the Korean 언니. Okay, 그러면은 오늘은 여기까지. Thank you so much for watching. After this, I'll eat all my jjolmyeon and kimbap. I ended up just talking, not really doing the mukbang, but that's okay. 그럼 다음 시간에 봐요. 안녕. Thank you so much for all the questions.